Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new, hello, how are you doing? Please hit that subscribe button down below to join the party. I am doing a hair tutorial today. I haven't done one in a while, but you guys have been going crazy either on YouTube or on Instagram, both highly requesting the last hair look that I did. Sorry, I am like dripping, my hair is wet. Okay, so the last look I did was this one right here, and you guys have gone crazy on the hair that I have in this picture. So I hope you guys could see that. Yes, so basically it's just a finger wave on the side and curls on the top and in the back. So I'm going to show you how I achieved this look. My hair is freshly washed. I do have a little bit of this new Palmer's coconut oil in my hair. It's specifically for hair to leave-in conditioner, and I'm not really going to give a review on it because yesterday was the first day I used it, but I will say my hair does feel soft. Okay, so what you're going to need is in case your hair is dry, you're going to need a little bit of water, a spray bottle. You're going to need a wrap or a setting mousse, a wrapping and setting mousse. And I'm going to use the olive oil ORS wrap and set styling mousse, which looks like this. Usually I use the argan oil one with the red cap, but I ran out, so I finally got a different one. So this one, you're going to need some sort of gel. So I'm using Eco Styler with the red top. You're going to need something to curl your hair. So I'm going to use this 1/2 inch curling iron, and this is just by Conair, and it gets pretty hot, and it was only like 15 bucks. So yeah, if your hair is a little longer, you could definitely up the size of the barrel, but my hair is still pretty short, so a 1/2 inch works perfectly fine. You could even use a flat iron. If you have a very slim flat iron that you could create your curls with, you could definitely use that as well. You don't have to use everything exactly how I'm doing it, you know, just do what works best for your hair and your hair length. Mine is still pretty short, so this is what works for me. Then you're going to need a brush and a comb. So let's get started. Also, you're going to need a towel to wrap around your shoulders, because when you put the mousse and stuff, it might be leaking a little bit. It might be leaking. In case the lighting looks a little different, I'm playing around my lights because I feel as though just using my ring light, I'm looking a little too pale. So I'm trying to use my vanity lights with my ring light to balance it out. So I have to say I'm being kind of blinded right now because everything is so bright in front of me. But yeah, hopefully it looks better when I'm doing the editing, because I feel as though when I just use my ring light, I look very pale. Yeah, so okay, let's jump into this. Alright, so my hair is still wet from me washing it. So I'm just going to go ahead and make sure my part is straight. So I just part it on this side. Just like that. And then I'm just going to comb everything down. So everything is just combed down. Now I'm going to take my mousse. Take off this. Okay. So I'm just going to put a little bit on the side. Alright, after I put a little bit of that foaming mousse, I'm just going to take a little bit of my Eco Styler on my fingertips and run it through just mainly the front part of over here, because I want those finger waves to be defined. So I'm just going to do that. Okay, just like that. And then down here, I'm going to put a little bit. And then make a small curl. Like that. Okay, next I'm going to move on to this side of the hair. So I'm just going to place, I'm just actually squirt it on here. About that much. And now I'm just going to brush all of that going forward. And then I'm just going to push it like that with my brush. like that. Now once you have it all down like that, you could wrap it with your scarf. I'm sorry, I forgot to mention that. Yes, you need a scarf, or if you have the strips, you could tie your hair with the strips. And I just put pink all over my shirt. Alright, so yes, I'm just going to wrap my hair, and then if you want, you can sit under a dryer. I'm just going to let my air dry, so that takes about 45 minutes to an hour, and maybe an hour and 15 minutes, because my hair is getting longer, so it doesn't dry as fast anymore. Alright, so everything is laid completely flat. I'm just going to roll this up a little bit, and I'm going to do this sideburn over here, and I'm actually going to take out my little hair toothbrush to do my sideburns, because I don't really like the way the comb is doing it. Alright, so I have my little toothbrush that I use in my hair. No, I say this in every single video, I do not use this toothbrush on my teeth, but it does make for very nice sideburns, and it does make your baby hairs look really nice. So if you haven't tried it, please do. Okay, so now that you have your sideburns and everything how you like, then you just put the timer on and wait for your hair to feel like it's dry. Okay guys, so my hair is completely dry, so I'm just gonna go ahead and take off the scarf. And it should look like that. It should look completely flat. Okay, so after you take off your scarf, just brush out all of the hair like I'm doing, just to basically get it off of your scalp. And then you're going to need 2 clips, 1 or 2 clips depending on how much hair you have. So I just have these large duckbill clips, because you're going to need that to lift your hair up so you can start curling your hair. So I already have my curling iron heated up, and on this curling iron it has 25 settings, so I just have it on 15. Yeah, so that's good for my hair. If your hair can't take that much heat, of course lower the heat, or higher the heat if your hair is more heat resistant. So I'm just going to start with the back of my hair, and I am going to part it. So just gonna part it like this, and yeah, about that much. Then I'm just going to clip that up, and then I'm gonna take pieces of hair and I'm gonna start curling it. Then I'm just gonna take a mirror and check to make sure I'm curled. Now I'm gonna start doing this side, and I'm not gonna touch my finger waves. I'm just going to curl the area, the area behind the finger waves. Okay, so now that I got the curls in the back and on the sides how I want it, I'm going to start doing the top portion of my head, and I'm going to start to create the curls going this way because I want my curls to sweep on this side of my head. So what I do is I just take the piece that I want and I do it like in a diagonal part, and I pinch it, and then I put it on the curling iron. But when I roll it like it's kind of like a spiral type of thing, and not like the end is going straight under the curl. I hope this is making sense. It sounds a little confusing because when my curl comes out, I want it to like my curl to sweep to the side. And if you miss any pieces, you could just go ahead and do it again. So I'm going to show. I'm just going to clip it, and then when I curl it, you see how it's like curled like in a spiral because the end is right here. And then I'm just going to pull that into the barrel. So it should look like that when the curl comes out. You see how the end is sweeping to the side? That's how I want the entire top portion of my head. And I'm sorry you could hear that noise because my window is open and my neighbor is doing something in his yard. So yeah, so I'm going to do the same exact thing through the entire top of my head. Okay, so now that I curled my entire head, before I actually comb out the curls, I am going to work on my baby hairs and the side of my hair over here. So I'm just putting some Eco Styler on this side. So for my baby hairs, I do it in 3 sections. Actually, it's my baby hair and my regular hair mixed together because I don't have enough baby hair to create the little waves that I want. So I have to use my baby hair plus some of my regular hair. So I'm just going to create 3 loops. I start from this side. So just move that. I have a little bit of gel on my brush, and then I swoop it up like a weave. And then I do the same exact thing for the other 2. Separate. Just put it down first, and then I swoop it up like so. And your last swoop up has to be layered over the first swoop. See? And now for my last one. Going to swoop it. This one, I think I took out too much hair from the side. Bring that back down. Like that. Now I'm just going to take out my clips. And I'm just going to start fingering through the curls. Not really going like this, but just like with my pinky, just going through the curls and separating them. I don't know what's going on today. There's so many airplanes flying above us. And when I'm separating, I'm just flicking them out this way because that's the way I want the curls to go. And for the sides, I just comb through with my fingers, and the same thing for my back. Okay, now that I have it how I like it, I'm just going to go in with some hairspray to make sure my style is not going to go anywhere. And I'm just going to use Suave number 8 Max Hold hairspray. Alright guys, so that's it. That is how I created this look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I'll just give you one spin around really quick so you can see. I have the waves right here, and then I have the curls all over my head, just like so. So if you guys enjoyed this tutorial, please give this video a big fat thumbs up. If you have not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. And as always, thank you for watching. Now off to beat my face I go. Bye.